Emma pulls up to the cabin, parked in front of the small wooden door. The sky is a pale shade of gray, with soft snow gently falling from the branches above. As she steps out of her car, the cold air wraps around her like a gentle hug. She takes a deep breath and lets the chill fill her lungs, feeling the fresh, quiet air that seems to hold all the secrets of winter. The cabin stands before her, old but warm in its sturdy way. A small light shines through the windows, casting a golden glow on the snow outside. Emma unlocks the door with a soft click and pushes it open. The sound is muffled by the thick blanket of snow that has settled over everything. Inside, she steps into a cozy entryway. The smell of wood smoke and pine fills her nostrils, making her feel safe and warm. She glances around at the wooden walls and sees rows of boots lined up against one wall, her own next to a pair with smaller soles, clearly belonging to someone younger. Emma moves towards the living room, where a fire is crackling gently in the fireplace. The warmth of the flames dances across her face as she walks through to the seating area. A soft, worn sofa waits under a window that overlooks the lake. Outside, everything is still and peaceful, the snow falling softly on the frozen surface. She drops her coat and scarf on one of the chairs by the fire and leans in close, feeling the heat against her cold cheeks. The fireplace crackles merrily, sending tiny sparks into the air. Emma smiles as she sits down, letting herself sink into the warmth. Emma steps out of the car and closes the door gently behind her. She takes a deep breath, feeling the crisp, cold air mixed with the soft snowflakes settling on her cheeks. The flakes are tiny and delicate, like tiny pillows floating from the sky. She walks slowly towards the cabin, each step making a soft crunch under her boots. The ground is covered in a blanket of white. The trees around her are still and silent, their branches heavy with snow. Emma feels a sense of peace as she moves through this snowy wonderland. The path to the cabin winds gently, leading past small puddles that have frozen into ice. She can see her breath fogging up in front of her face, like little clouds. Occasionally, a branch creaks underfoot or a twig snaps, but the overall silence is soothing, almost comforting. As she gets closer, Emma sees the light from inside the cabin through the windows. It flickers gently, a warm yellow glow that beckons to her. The cabin stands tall and sturdy against the backdrop of the winter landscape, its roof covered in thick snow. She feels a small smile on her lips as she reaches the porch. She takes one last look at the snowy world around her before stepping onto the wooden floorboards. The door is slightly ajar, inviting her to come inside where the warmth awaits. Emma steps into the cabin and feels an immediate warmth welcoming her. The wooden walls are cozy, their color deepening in the light from the fireplace. She walks towards it as embers dance with the gentle crackle of the logs. The room is filled with the soft glow of the firelight, casting shadows on the walls. Emma's eyes follow these flickering shapes, feeling a sense of peace and relaxation. By the window, she sees the frozen lake outside, covered in a blanket of fresh snow that sparkles under the moonlight. The contrast between the stillness inside and the quiet beauty outside is calming. She moves closer to the hearth and feels the heat on her face as it radiates from the warm flames. A small smile appears on her lips. She takes off her coat, hanging it by the door. Emma then turns towards a large bed that seems invitingly soft. She sits down gently, feeling the comfort of the blankets as they wrap around her. The cabin is silent except for the low hum of the fire and the gentle hiss of the snow melting on the windowsill. Outside, the world is still and white, bathed in the cool light of the moon. Inside, Emma feels safe and at ease, ready to unwind after her long walk. Emma reaches for the teapot on the small kitchen counter. She carefully pours hot water into it and watches as steam rises softly from the spout. She selects a delicate tea bag, taking her time to place it gently in a mug. The tea bag absorbs the warm liquid, releasing its fragrance. She takes a seat at the wooden table by the window. Outside, snow continues to fall lightly, creating a soft blanket over the world. Emma sips her tea, feeling the warmth spread through her hands and body. The smell of fresh pine from the trees outside mixes with the aroma of her cup, filling the cabin with comfort. Outside, the snowflakes twirl gently in the air, each one landing softly on the landscape below. The soft white blanket stretches for miles around the small lake, which is now completely frozen over. Emma finds herself lost in the quiet beauty, watching as a single tree branch casts intricate shadows through the falling snow. Emma sits by the small cabin, wrapped in a cozy blanket. The soft crackle of the fire fills her ears as she gazes out the window. Outside, the world is transformed into a peaceful winter wonderland. The frozen lake lies still and silent, covered in a thick layer of snow. Trees stand tall around it, their branches heavy with snow. Each branch creaks softly under the weight, like whispers from the frozen earth. The white landscape stretches far away, blending into the darkening sky. Emma watches as a rabbit hops by the window, its fur a pale shadow against the snow. It disappears into the bushes, leaving behind only its small footprints. A gentle snowflake lands on her nose, and she smiles, feeling a sense of peace wash over her. The cold air outside seems to whisper secrets about the quiet life in this peaceful place. She inhales deeply, letting the crisp winter air fill her lungs. Her eyes trace the outlines of the trees and the distant hills that seem to stretch into infinity. Emma's heart feels calm and full. The world outside is so still and beautiful, it makes her realize how much she loves being here. She closes her eyes for a moment and listens to the sounds around her. The crackling fire, the occasional snap of a twig in the snow, and the gentle shushing sound of the snow falling softly. Emma sits comfortably in her cozy cabin by the fireplace. Soft snow gently falls outside, creating a silent blanket over the world. The window pane is frosted with ice crystals, trapping glimpses of the white wonderland beyond. She holds a book, its pages turning slowly as she reads. Each word flows like a gentle stream, transporting her to another place. The fire crackles softly in the fireplace, its warmth spreading through the room and calming Emma's thoughts. The room is filled with soft light, casting shadows that dance on the walls. Outside, the snow continues its peaceful descent, creating a hush all around. Occasionally, a gust of wind stirs the trees nearby, but inside, there is only peace and quiet. Emma closes her eyes for a moment, letting the words in the book weave a calm spell. When she opens them again, it feels as though time has slowed down. Emma stands by the cabin door, pulling on her thick coat and mittens. She wraps the scarf snugly around her neck, feeling the soft material against her skin. As she steps outside, a gentle snow flurry dances in the air. The world seems quieter now, as if everything is pausing for this moment. She walks down the snowy path leading to the lake. The ground crunches underfoot, and each step feels like a small, comforting noise. Emma reaches the ice and stops. She looks around. The trees stand tall and silent, their branches heavy with snow. The sky is gray, but the snow falls gently, giving everything a soft, white blanket. Emma steps onto the frozen lake. It's cold beneath her feet, yet she feels it as a gentle reminder of nature's power. She walks slowly, her boots making soft thumps on the ice. Each breath she takes is deep and peaceful, filling her lungs with cold air. She reaches the middle of the lake. The surface is smooth and shimmering under the dim light. Emma stands still, feeling the wind chill her cheeks. The world around her seems to slow down, everything moving in a soft, steady rhythm. Emma turns around and walks back along the same path, her heart full of calm contentment. She reaches the cabin door and steps inside, closing the door behind her with a quiet click. Emma stands by the frozen lake, shivering gently from the cold air. Slow, soft snowflakes drift down from the gray sky above, settling quietly on the ice and turning it into a blanket of white. She watches them fall, each one a tiny dance in the wind. The snow covers everything around her, trees, bushes, even the distant hills. It's so quiet that she can hear the flakes landing softly, like whispers on the air. The world seems to have paused, everything frozen in time and stillness. Emma takes a deep breath, feeling the cold air fill her lungs and then slowly release as she exhales, seeing a small cloud of vapor rise before her eyes. She looks out to where the snow has covered the lake completely, making it look like a giant, shimmering blanket spread across the ground. As more snowflakes settle around her, Emma feels a sense of peace wash over her. The soft, gentle snow falls without haste, covering the world in a layer of white that seems almost magical. She stands there for a long moment, enjoying the quiet and the beauty of it all. Emma steps out of the snowy forest, her breath visible in the crisp morning air. The fresh snow crunches underfoot with each step she takes. She reaches the small wooden door of her cabin and gently pushes it open. Inside, the warm glow from the fireplace fills the room, creating a cozy atmosphere. Emma sheds her coat and hangs it on a hook by the door. She walks over to the big sofa, pulling off her gloves and wrapping them around the cold metal handle. The warmth of the cabin feels like a hug after being outside. Emma sits down on the sofa, feeling the softness of the blanket she had left there earlier. She takes a deep breath, inhaling the familiar scent of wood smoke and pine. She places her hands in her lap, enjoying the comfort of being home. A small cup of hot chocolate sits waiting for her on the coffee table. Emma reaches for it, swirling the steaming liquid with a spoon. The warmth of the drink helps to chase away any last traces of cold from her body. She takes a sip, savoring the taste. Emma looks around the cabin, noticing the small details that make it feel like home. The framed photos on the walls, the bookshelf filled with stories she has read and plans to read, and the blanket pile in front of the sofa where she often rests after long walks outside. The gentle crackle of the fire adds a soothing rhythm to her thoughts. It is peaceful here, safe and warm. Emma feels a sense of contentment wash over her as she settles deeper into the blanket. She thinks about how much she enjoys these quiet moments, basking in the simple pleasures of home life. The soft glow from the fire seems to wrap around her like a protective blanket. Emma closes her eyes, feeling very at peace. The gentle sounds of nature outside, the distant sound of snow settling, the occasional snap of twigs, become part of the background melody of this cozy scene. Emma feels herself drifting towards sleep, the warmth and comfort of the cabin soothing her body and mind. She knows that tomorrow will be a new day, full of fresh possibilities, but for now, she just wants to rest. As evening deepens, a soft blanket of snow covers the world outside the cabin. Inside, Emma sits curled up on an armchair by the fire. The flames dance gently, casting flickering light across the room. The crackle of the wood is soothing, like a lullaby. Outside, the gentle fall of snow muffles any other sounds, creating a quiet hush. The lake nearby lies still and calm, its surface a mirror for the starry night sky above. Emma feels her eyelids grow heavy. She stretches out on the simple, cozy bed next to the fireplace. The warmth is comforting, wrapping around her like an old friend. She pulls the soft quilt over herself, feeling safe and secure. The room grows quiet as she closes her eyes, savoring the peace that surrounds her. The fire continues its slow, steady crackle, a constant rhythm that helps her drift off to sleep. Outside, the snow falls softly, like tiny whispers of dreams. As Emma's breaths grow longer and deeper, she settles into a peaceful slumber. Her mind quiets, and the world beyond the cabin walls fades away. Good night, my dear friend. Sleep well.